南看台如果冇位，場內亦都有唔少地方可以消遣，例如呢一個位於2樓東大廳，其中一個亞洲最長嘅運動酒吧，提供本地啤同埋西餐等。
Good evening, and thank you for joining us. In a new development over the controversy surrounding C.K. Hutchison's sale of ports in Panama to an American company, the Hong Kong and Macau Affairs Office of the central government has reposted a newspaper article criticizing the deal. The highly anticipated Hong Kong Rugby Sevens is set to kick off at the Kai Tak Sports Park in just 2 days' time. Some 138,000 spectators are expected to attend the 3-day event. Samantha Lee gives us a preview of the tournament. A man was sentenced to life imprisonment after being found guilty of murdering his 3-year-old daughter. U.S. President Donald Trump has downplayed the texting of sensitive plans for a military strike against Yemen's Houthis this month to a group chat that included a journalist, saying it was the only glitch in 2 months of his administration. This as the Democrats criticized the Trump administration for handling sensitive information carelessly. Tracy Furness has more. U.S. negotiators worked on a proposed partial 30-day ceasefire in the 3-year-old war between Russia and Ukraine during 2 days of talks in Saudi Arabia. The U.S. delegation met representatives from Russia 1 day after holding separate talks with a team from Kyiv. Last week, Moscow and Kyiv agreed in principle to a deal but differ over many of the details. It comes days after U.S. President Donald Trump spoke to the leaders of both countries. Now to Kareem with more. As Ukraine and Russia agreed to a ceasefire on the Black Sea, NATO warships are training in the Baltic Sea to defend against potential Russian attacks underwater. NBC News has more. U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance said he will visit Greenland this week, accompanying a high-profile U.S. delegation to the territory that President Donald Trump says Washington should take over. Daniel Rao tells us more. And still ahead. Welcome back. In western Japan, wildfires on 2 sides of the Seto Inland Sea in Ehime and Okayama prefectures blazed on for a 3rd day amid a stretch of extremely dry weather. Authorities have ordered to expand evacuation zones in what is believed to be Ehime's most devastating hill fire in 36 years. Danny Zhou reports. A doctor from the Gemelli Hospital in Rome said Pope Francis came so close to death at one point during his 38-day fight against pneumonia that his doctors considered ending treatment so he could die in peace. The hospital authority has announced an expanded fee waiver mechanism, which includes a relaxation of income and asset requirements for applicants. Authorities believe some 1.4 million people will benefit from the measure. Timothy Lee reports. TVB has reported a jump in EBITDA, or the operating cash profits, in 2024, marking a notable turnaround from losses the year before. The adjusted net profit attributable to equity holders reached $53 million in the second half of 2024. And for 2025, the broadcaster is also expected to record a net profit. Art Basel Hong Kong 2025 will start on Friday at the Convention and Exhibition Center. TVB News had a sneak peek at the art extravaganza. To sports in ice hockey. Alex Ovechkin scored his 889th career goal as he closes in on the record held by NHL's great Wayne Gretzky. But his team, the Washington Capitals, lost 3-2 the Winnipeg Jets. And that's the news. Thank you for watching.